Thank you very much, dear Chair. First of all, I would like to thank the Italian Senate for hosting us and for Pam for organizing this very important meeting about countering terrorism. Our President Erdogan, President of Turkey, Mr. Erdogan, many times, millions of times, repeated that Turkey attached most importance to the territorial integrity of Syria. That's why, in previous sessions, some participants used invasion or occupy. Turkey never occupied lands of Syria. Turkey liberated some lands from the hands of the terrorists. This act to be an occupation, that lands must be under control of a sovereign country. But Ras Al Ain, Tel Abyad, and other lands were under control of YPG, PYD terrorist groups. And the releasing of the members of Daesh, foreign fighters, about 3,000 terrorists of Daesh, ISIS, released by PYD and YPG terrorists. More than 250 terrorists detained and sentenced by Turkish military. And I would like to give a brief account that what so far Turkey has done against Daesh to counter ISIS terrorists. Daesh or ISIS carried out more than 20 attacks in Turkey. More than 20 attacks, and due to these attacks, 300 people lost their lives. Only in last year, Turkey has conducted 1,100 operations against ISIS. Currently, there are around 1,200 people detained and sentenced due to their connection to ISIS. Turkey, from the beginning, is an active member of Global Coalition Against ISIS and is a co-chairing counter-Daesh coalition working group on foreign terrorist fighters. We have recently hosted the FTF working group meeting in Ankara on May 7, 2019. Almost 77,000 individuals from 150 countries are included in our no entry list. More than 7,000 foreign nationals from 100 different countries suspected of FTF-related activity have been reported. Today, there are 30 risk analysis units operating actively in different provinces, major airports, and bus and train stations. They have checked over 32,000 passengers and reported more than 10,000 suspected of FTF. There are 900 foreign nationals that are suspected to be FTF at the 12 removal centers. I would like to stress that cooperation, in particular with the countries of origin, is crucial to process them. And the repatriation issue. When President Trump declared to the world that ISIS is defeated, we all could hear on the media that some countries will not let them to come back to our country. This is totally wrong. Turkey is not a hotel of other countries' fighters, terrorist fighters. The only solution is to send them, these fighters, to their country of origin and then prosecute them and to sentence them. Thank you, dear Chairman. It's the first time I'm seeing that the floor is being led to another speaker by a speaker. The Chairman is there and he gives the floor to the speakers who want to speak. And I condemn our Syrian colonists for their hostile speech. Turkey never supported the terrorists. Turkey liberated the lands of Syria from the hands of the terrorists. The objectives of the Operation Peacekeeping to eliminate a long-standing terror threat against Turkey's national security, to contribute to the preservation of Syria's territorial integrity and unity by disputing PKK by PG separatist agenda, to liberate the local population from PKK and YPG terrorists, to lay the ground for safe and voluntary return of displaced Syrians. And the operations was the old operations, Operation Euphrates Shield, Olive Branch, and Operation Peacekeeping, was carried out on the basis of international law in accordance with our right of self-defense as outlined in Article 51 of the UN Charter and the relevant Security Council resolutions, and in full respect of Syria's territorial integrity and unity. As was the case with Operation Euphrates Shield and Olive Branch, only terrorist elements and their hideouts, shelters, emplacements, weapons, vehicles, and equipment were targeted. In line with the Turkey-US joint statement of 17 October, Turkey held Operation Peacekeeping on 22 October. You got the assurance given by the US on the completion of the withdrawal of PKK by PG elements from the area of the operation. Turkey never planned to annex these areas. Of course, these areas will be given under control of the Syrian regime, but when a real democratic regime consulted in Syria and a real constitution which protects the human rights of the people in Syria, these lands, of course, will be given under control of the Syrian regime. I would like to remind my Syrian colleagues, in 2011, when the Syrian civil war outbreak, since that time, 20 million Syrian people had to leave their homeland, and more than 1.5 million people were murdered and killed by the battle bombs of the Syrian regime. Thank you very much. Thank you.